Well, today, after 22 months, we thought finally we're getting the opportunity to run the contest in Belfast Magistrates Court. But bizarrely, shockingly, and quite amazingly, I was informed when I went to the court that for the first time ever, the Public Prosecution Service have actually attempted to not only remove Article 3 of my human rights, they have also sought to usurp centuries of British law, and they have attempted to shift the burden of proof off the prosecution and on to the defence. Now, what that essentially means is that the British principle of innocent until proven guilty, the Public Prosecution Service have tried to switch that round and make it guilty until proven innocent, which is absolutely shocking. You know, I did not think these tyrants could get any more oppressive in what they do, but it seems there's no end to the lengths they will go to. Now, of course, there was a jumped up little PPS prosecutor who was doing all the talking for so long about he was going to do this and he was going to do that and he was going to run the case, but the PPS have taken him off it and have brought in a senior barrister who deals with Crown Court cases. Now, I have to say, the man was a lot more professional, seemed a lot more decent, you know, when he got up to speak than this other clown who's been there for so long. But of course, the clown had to have his input, and he stood up with a bizarre rant, and nobody even knew what he was talking about. So I think if he hasn't made a big enough idiot of himself, he's certainly confirmed in the minds of everybody today that he should maybe go and, I don't know, join Sean Knight looking for parking tickets or something. But this is a very serious issue, because if they're allowed to do this to me, which is to basically supersede Article 3 of the European Convention on Human Rights, and take the right away from me to be innocent until proven guilty, they can do it with anybody. So therefore, the standard of evidence that they would have to provide to convict anybody would be very, very low, and the evidence not that the evidence threshold hardly meet it anyway, but you know, the evidence threshold would be basically non-existent, which is almost a license to intern people. And to give that power to the PSNI and the Public Prosecution Service, it's dearly me, dearly me. You know, it would be like asking Al Capone to investigate the mafia. It's absolutely criminal. So I will fight this all the way. There's every chance that this could end up in the House of Lords or the European Court of Human Rights for a legal ruling on the point of law. But we'll have to see where that goes. But I will continue to fight them. They have embarrassed themselves, bringing in senior barristers, trying to usurp centuries of British law to merely convict me on a unnotified public possession and obstructing a public highway. It's absolutely laughable, but there'd be no doubt that the lengths these people go to try and destroy people's lives and with their political campaign. Now, one final point which is very, very interesting. Today I finally found out who the people in the room where the Chief Constable were on the 26th of February, the night before I was arrested. Who were they? Former Chief of Staff of the IRA, Martin McGuinness. We all knew the Old Bailey bomber Jerry Kelly was there because he tweeted and demanded action after the meeting, but also there was Sean Spike Murray, an IRA gunrunner who was bringing guns into this country after the so-called ceasefire, after so-called peace talks, and that man sat down with that despicable sinner Matt Baggett and discussed me and discussed other protesters, and the next day the PSNI jump like the puppets they are to the tune called by those three IRA terrorists. It's an absolute disgrace, but this is all to come out, and believe you me, if they think this is going to go away, this is not going to go away, because they've made it 10 times worse today. The cost to the public purse has been absolutely astronomical, but it's going to triple, maybe quadruple, because believe you me, I will take them for all they are worth, and this is going as far as it can possibly go. I will humiliate them and show them up for what they are, and I firmly and most definitely look forward to that day. Thank you.